What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of the Draft to Glory. In yesterday's episode, of course, we won the draft. We got shafted in our rewards in the draft, and that is par for the... Wait, actually, didn't we get... Wait, no, hold on. We got a walkout, didn't we? I beg your pardon. We got a walkout. I'm going to go with the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. That's actually what we won the draft with last time. Now, yesterday... Oh, captains aren't great. Yesterday, I played a draft off of Draft to Glory, and as per usual, I hit a huge reward. I hit a 100k pack out of it. So that's very frustrating for me. Not like, obviously, I'm delighted the fact that I got a big reward, but it's very frustrating that the times where I don't upload the video on draft, I seem to just get the best rewards. But anyway, guys, if you're enjoying Draft to Glory and you want to see more, drop a thumbs up. Can we please get Ronaldo? I just never get Ronaldo, not even the 94 Ronaldo. He never pops for me. I'm going to take Harry Kane, always a strong player. We've got a lot of, well, two Prem players so far. And then our Cam. I mean, I love the 98 Maradona because he gets like 6 stamina boost. I am very tempted to take Baggio, although he has 76 stamina as well, and hope for the 98 Maradona. But no, we're not drafting for 193 here. If it comes, great. What we're drafting for is a strong, solid, usable, winnable squad. Oh, wow. And that has started off fantastically with 95 Maradona, 99 Luka Modric, and then nothing else. I suppose we go with this guy. He's got the Hunter, excuse me, and gives us a little bit of extra chemistry. It's a mixed squad so far. Oh, God. At least our silvers are out of the way. Let's take a shadow there because he's Spanish as well, so he gets a couple of links in there. So this is going to be a tough draft to do anything with unless we get lucky with changing this so far. And we are most likely going to see, you know, Neymar's, Vinicius Juniors, that kind of thing. Do I take Mark Bartra here? Or do I take Koulibaly here? Let's take Bartra. We could pop a shadow on him. He links with most of the other players that we've got. And Bobby Moore is also there, which is phenomenal. The chemistry. And he already has an anchor chem style on him as well. And we're going to get another low-end pick. God, I suppose Hernandez is okay. That's for a low-end pick, that's a good save, that is. And then last but not least, I could take De Gea. Soft links to both players. I mean, this isn't the greatest squad in the world. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 good players and 5 terrible players. We just need some luck here on the reserves. Oh, that's a good start. See, we could take Casemiro and just drop him straight in there at CDM. That's the right thing to do. Oh, I really wanted to take George Best, but taking Casemiro was just the smart choice. I know it was the smart choice. You know it was a smart choice. I think we all know it was a smart choice. Next up, come on, I'm going to need some other good subs then. We'll take Pizzi with that Shadow Chem style again. Oh, man. I suppose Batshuayi will give us that full chem link. Pops us up to 98 there because of the link to Modric, who's now on 10 chem. And I don't think that changes anything. No, it doesn't. And then the next... Oh, my God. Can we get like a Team of the Year Mbappe out of one of these? Sometimes they pop, sometimes they don't. This is really tough. This is really, really tough. We'll take the Hunter card of Rafa there. I need something big here, please, EA. Upamecano. Like... It's just I'm just not getting the icons. I think that's all it is really. I'm just not getting the icons. Now it'll give me like an icon goalkeeper, and that'll be pretty useless. It won't. It gives me Sommer. Oh, I should have taken a Kemstar, although glove on the hair is fine. Oh, we get Van Dijk in here. We can actually get Van Dijk on good chem because he hard links to Salah. Or we could take Alexandro and play him at right back. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to take Alexandro. We're going to pop him in there. And then we're going to have Salah as one of our subs. And we've got Upamecano as a good defensive sub. You know the old saying, this ain't it, Chief? Guys, this really ain't it. This is a hard one, man. Let's take Mbappe there. This just hasn't really thrown me up anything great here. Ooh, Socrates is massive for us. Pop, not in there. Pop him in there, pop him in there. And then swap these two around. That gets up to 99 chemistry. Now, Batshuayi and Carlos Fernandez, not great. Socrates, Maradona, Modric, Casemiro, very good. Sandro, Moore, De Gea, very good. Bartra and Hernandez are okay. We've got Mbappe to come on as a striker. We've got Kane to come on. In fact, we could start Kane. I bet you guys are like, you start Kane. We could start Kane. We've got Mbappe to come on as a striker. We've got Salah that can come on as well, which is great. We've got Upamecano that we can actually bring on into that defensive role instead of Bartra, should we want it. And then we get one more pick here. Ooh, that's what I like to see. The Neymar card is what I like to see, because we can actually start him instead of Kane, and we only lose 1 chem point for it. And then we can use Kane as a super sub. Or we could start Kane. We'd lose a little bit of... We don't even lose chemistry to start Kane. Oh, there you go. So we could start Kane there. Right, I'm going to do Chem Styles, guys, real quick. I will be right back. That's actually a nice setup for Chem Styles, guys. I've got anchors. An anchor's going to go on Modric. We've then got shadows across the whole back line and the CDM. Hunters on the 2 strikers, the cam, and on the right centre mid. That's not bad. And if we could get a good super sub again here, it would be really helpful. We can't. We'll take Crescito. Let's build this team back together, as crazy as it seems. Some people say to me as well in the comment section, doesn't work anymore, Nep. The glitch has been patched. It 100% hasn't. I still utilize it every single day, every single draft. It still works straight off the bat. It still works very, very well. Now, this isn't going to be the most insane draft in terms of the personnel. Hopefully, they play well. Hopefully, we can really abuse the Socrates in at cam there with how tall he is and such. And that, guys, is the draft. Now, a La Liga manager, not very helpful. Premier League, Brazilian would be ideal. That would get us to 100 chem. There you go. So we'll take Neymar up to 7 and Alexander up to 7. There's our top players. Neymar 93, 99 Modric, and 93 more. It's only a 190, which is actually a really low draft in today's standards. And let's hope that we could take this team and do good things with it. Let's get into the action. Okay, guys, as we go into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against has got a 4-3-3 team. Some really insane players in there. Obviously, 99 Ronaldo, Del Piero, Best, and Maldini moments cards. 95 Maradona, Kante, and the upgraded Fernandinho. His only downsides are Aurier and Kolasinac. And I'll tell you something, guys. This opponent, he was fantastic. This is one of those games. I fancy myself in most drafts unless I come up against either a team that is considerably better than mine or a player that is considerably better than me, and or at the very least as good as me, and I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet and saying I'm great or anything, but in draft it is more of a casual mode, so the likelihood of me coming up against someone as good as this guy that I came up against is pretty slim. But he was really good. I'm going to show you some match stats at the end of this game that shows just his play style and his play technique, and it was just really difficult to break down. However, because of the overpowered shot technique, because of the scoop volley, which we scored one with to start the game off with Socrates, a lovely scoop and volley in the box, it kind of was the difference maker in this game. I was constantly chasing this game, even though I was winning the whole game. I was constantly in that feeling of this guy's going to get back into this game because he's just really good. And we hit another scoop volley there, and it's so hard to defend against because you just don't expect it. And so the goal with Mbappe with the scoop volley and the goal with Socrates with the scoop volley was literally the difference. And look at this guy's passing through his midfielders. Look at mine comparatively. I'm at 20 as a maximum for my midfielder, and he's got in the 40s and the 30s for his attackers. And then in terms of dribbles as well, he's up there in the 20s for his midfielders, whereas I'm lower, way lower, in the mid-teens and low teens for dribbles. And he played a fantastic game of FIFA. And he was just beaten by not knowing one specific game mechanic, and that's what really parts the best from the rest, you know. And I'm not saying I'm the best, as I said. Into game 2 we go. This guy's got 6 icons, including 3 moments and 3 regulars. He's got Paul Pogba in form, Marquinhos in form, and the FFS Grimaldo at left back. Ben Yedder and Casemiro. Ben Yedder, who got subbed off pretty early on. I can't remember exactly who for, but he got subbed off pretty early on. And once again, the scoop volley is just a difference. This guy's just backing off. He allows me the time. He allows me the space. I didn't even time it with Neymar. We just flick it up to ourselves and bang that one into the back of the net to make it 1-0. 1-0 soon became 2-0. Couple of La Croquetas there in midfield. Casemiro finds Neymar. Neymar to, I think that was Maradona. Maradona back to Neymar, and a beautiful little finish into the right-hand side of the goal from Neymar to make it 2-0. And that soon became 3-0. I had a feeling this guy was ready to quit. You know, he kept stopping defending and then slide tackling and then stopped defending and then started playing again and then would slide tackle and rage. And eventually we get 3 La Croquetas from Salah there, who slams home and shoots to make it 3-0. And that's where this guy decided to rage quit. He wasn't going to come back in. I think he was already, like, you know, he's already lost his head and was ready to move on to his next draft. So we get a comfortable 3-0 victory after a really, really tough first round. We get a really comfortable second round victory into the semi-final. And the semi-final is the only part of this game that makes me panic. Because if I lose in the first or second round, I'm going to get silver players packs. I'm going to make my money back. This guy's draft as well. It's really good top-heavy draft. Insane attack. Okay midfield. Terrible back line. And yeah, if you lose in the semi-final, it's very hard to make your coins back. Any other round, it's very easy to make your coins back. So this was always the one for me where I'm like, look, if I just win this one, everything else I'm chill with, you know. And we get through with Harry Kane there, who scores his only goal of the draft there from Harry Kane to make it 1-0. And that soon became 2-0. The ball comes in here to Maradona. Maradona to Neymar. The scoop, shoot again. And again, you know, every game so far, we've scored 1. We scored 2 in game 1, 1 in game 2, 1 in game 3. And it was imperative towards getting us to the final. And we end up getting a rage quit early on because this guy fouled me in the box. Trent got sent off. We would have had a penalty. We would have potentially been 3-0, but even 2-0 against 10 men after dominating the game. This guy just decided to quit and move on to his next draft. And into the final, we come up against a 4-1-2-1-2 team. Very similar players to mine in many regards. 99 Modric, the 92 Socrates. You know, he's got a well-balanced team here. He subbed Parejo off immediately as well. He has Messi and Hazard up front, which are very, very nice players. And we got a stroke of luck to get the first goal in this game. Corner comes in, the header comes off the goalkeeper. It falls to Alexandro, who time shoots that, and it just slams home. But into the second half, guys, my opponent, you know, he was a decent player. I'm not even going to try and take away from him. You know, he was a quality player. You can see here he's just patient on the ball. He knows the game mechanics well, and he ended up getting a good goal. And then he ended up getting a really just FIFA goal. You know, this was a goal where I thought, oh man, like if I lose to this, that's just kind of a bit harsh, you know. So he takes a shot, he hits my defender, the keeper's just all at sea, and the tap-in is there. But for some reason, whilst leading here, he seemed to just stop panicking when he got in the lead. And with just 7 minutes left, he could easily have managed this game and just not, you know, panicked and given away possession of the ball. And we got back in at 2-2, and eventually we turned that into extra time, where we get another goal of Mbappe scoring his second to make it 3-2. And just before the first half of extra time, we make it 4-2. Salah here through to Mbappe. Mbappe down the left-hand side has nothing but time and space. Ball rolls, passes it through to Salah, who gets it into Neymar, who shoots and scores to win us a draw 4-2. Really tough game, guys, in the final, but a good victory in the end. That is the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. All right, guys, so another win. We are now 54, 4 in a row from 136 attempts. I'm really, really happy with that, especially knowing the fact that I've thrown away so many drafts, you know, looking for the high rateds and stuff like that. I'm really, really happy. And we've won a whole bunch of drafts recently. This team was brilliant. The first game, the first opponent, he was really good, like really, really good. I showed the stats afterwards. He was doing this like tiki-taka ping-pong passing technique, and it was incredibly tricky to read him and try and win the ball off of him. But I stayed relaxed, I stayed calm, and because I'm winning drafts so much recently, I feel like I'm not playing nervous. Like remember earlier on this year, and for a long time last year, for those of you that have been on the channel for a while, I go through phases of draft where I start panicking if I can't win the draft, because I'm like, oh crap, like these viewers, they expect from me to at least do well in the draft. And I go through phases where I panic and get so nervous that sometimes I'm scared I don't even get out the first round. now, because I'm on such a good streak and winning the draft so comfortably, and I feel like I'm playing good FIFA, I look forward to every draft, and I go into every draft, even with a team like this, which is a good team, but it's not a great team. I still expect myself to get to like the semi-final or better, and I did, and it was just brilliant. And you know, the overpowered shot technique, the scoop volley, it's so overpowered. It's near unstoppable. If you don't recognize that it's coming, which is hard to recognize because it's like you scoop, then bang, and it's just, you got to be prepared for it. Otherwise, it's just so easy to execute, and it's, in my opinion, stronger than time finesses. I know that's a brave thing to say, but in my opinion, it is a stronger finish. It's not as easy to achieve as the time finesses. You know, I think the time finesses you could just do from anywhere at any given time, but in terms of accuracy of shot, because moving the goalkeeper has no variance, you know, then that's where we're at. Let's go for our rewards, guys. I've got a lot of packs saved up, so whatever rewards we got, I don't know whether they're going to pop out or not, where I'm going to be able to see them. But we get a 4-2, a 3-0, a 3-0, and a 4-2. The guy in the final as well, he was very good. He got a lucky goal to go 2-1 up, so a 50k and a 5k. He got a lucky goal to go 2-1 up with not a lot of time left on the clock. And I was surprised he didn't try and just manage the game. You know, he could quite easily have just seen the game out. Oh, we get ourselves a shiny gold. He could have just seen the game out and managed the game a lot better. But he was, I think he was panicking that he was in the lead. And he just gave me chance after chance after that. And then I ended up securing quite a comfortable win in extra time. But he was a good player anyway. So in our first, oh crap, I forgot. Have I got some stuff? Is this cleared? No. Okay, so I've got a trade pile full of stuff. So all of this, unless this is, right, he's not worth anything anyway. So that's okay. He's worth 800, so I'm going to lose 500 coins on him. That's not really okay, and he's not really worth anything. So that's 500 coins down the drain. And then to end off today's video, guys, we have ourselves a 50k pack. Do I have it on here? Oh, is it? It's going to be close. Oh, wow, it's just there, guys. Look at that. So 4 50ks are in there. So here we go. Our 50k pack for winning the draft. Are EA going to be kind to us or not? Can we get another walkout like we did in yesterday's video? Yes, we can. Come on, EA. Come on. Big card, please. Spanish. Hey, it's a walkout. That's all right. We make big profit. We get a good walkout. He's 87 rated. He can go into the club. I don't mind that. You know, if every time we win a draft, we hit a 50k, and out of the 50k, we hit a walkout, I'm really happy with that. So it's not like a huge name. It's not hundreds of thousands of coins, but it's a big enough player to make me feel okay about it. So what I'm going to do, guys, is we're going to send these to the club. We're going to discard these because they're not really worth anything. And I'm just going to leave Iniesta there for the time being and sort him out at a later date. Now, he has a value right now of like 20,000 coins. So we definitely make our coins back and some in this draft, which is absolutely fantastic. This, though, guys, is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.